My name is Chev Chelios, and today I didn't die. It's Storm's heart. Why not just let me die?
They were keeping you alive to farm your organs.
This movie is bad ass. Now, you know it has to be good if I don't start a review by saying, hey everyone, this is the review for Crank 2. No, you know it's good when I started off with something different, okay? This is awesome, okay? This movie is freaking great. Now, okay, it's a little crazy, obviously. It's Crank. If you ever saw Crank 1, that was pretty crazy. It was GTA, definitely. But, this is more like a GTA with Saints Row and a little mix of boobies and more violence than either of those great games. Well, yeah, I say Saints Row because there's a lot of gang members and stuff in this. It looks like, at least. I say GTA because there's a lot of motorcycles and cars. And I also say boobies because, well, yeah, there is a lot of that also. Also, it has, of course, Jason Statham as Chev Chelios in the last movie. He was, well, I don't want to ruin it, but you'll probably find out in the trailer. So, yeah, he allegedly died from a helicopter drop. Now, obviously, that's stupid. If he survives a helicopter drop, that's all the way in the sky, and he lands on a car, bounces up about, I don't know, 20 feet, and then lands on concrete. And he has not a scratch on him, except he has a little blood coming out of his eyes. That's it. So yeah, Chev Chelios is that badass, or maybe just Jason Statham. Seeing that, I don't really know any movie he died in besides the movie War. Sorry if I ruined that, by the way, but I don't care. That movie sucked. Anyway, that movie actually got forgotten. Anyway, this is Crank 2. Crank it up. Crank it up. That's the freaking ad for it. Crank it up. That's what it said on YouTube for about 3 weeks. Crank it up. And yes, this movie cranks it up. Alright, let me get back on the story. The story goes straight after what happened in the first movie. He kills Ricky Verona. Okay, he kills him. Alright, he chokes him. He's dead. But if you know who Ricky Verona is, and blah, blah, blah. He's a bad guy. Okay, alright, he kills him. He's falling all the way down. Okay, and he falls. He's kind of dead. So yeah, they a bunch of triads grab him, replace his heart with a what the fuck is it called? Let's just say electric heart. All right, I forgot what they're actually called. Electric heart, which is only operated if obviously it gets electricity. So the little box that has the electricity inside it breaks. So what he has to do now is pretty much grab every single freaking electricity thing he can find. Dog collars that zap him. Of course, like electricity boxes, zappers the tasers from cops, all that stuff. Also, there's way more nudity in this, but let me get on to that. Let me go into the story. He's pretty much doing this also. He can pretty much get his heart back from, now I don't really remember the guy's name. I think his name is the Ferret, played by Clifton Collins Jr. I never really saw him in that many movies, but I heard he was pretty good, and he was actually really funny in this. He wasn't in it that much, though. Yeah. Also, returning is, Pedro. I forgot his name, though. It was like Efron Ramirez, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Pedro from the first movie. You're probably going, if you saw the first one, how the hell is he in this? He died. Well, actually, he plays his twin brother, Venus, I think. Venice or something like that. Who is pretty much trying to get revenge, even though Chev Chelios killed everybody that killed him. So, yeah, he's pretty much getting revenge for nothing. So yeah, that's his little story. Now, the story, it doesn't matter, okay? The whole thing is action. So, it's action. Action, everything. Oh my god, there's so many good scenes. Let me tell you how crazy this movie is. Just one part. There's one part that was crazy. I'll just tell you, and you'll know it's like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Okay? There's a gunfight in a strip club, okay? Alright, whatever. Saw that before. But, alright, stripper gets a gun out, starts shooting it. She gets shot in her tits. And of course, she has breast implants. The breast implants start leaking out of her tits, and her tits start to get smaller. That's pretty crazy. I don't want to tell you any of the other crazy parts, but there's a lot of big chinned gorilla suited state hams around, and you'll see what I'm talking about after you see the movie. Well, Stayham does have a big chin, but you'll see what I'm saying later. I know this review ain't the greatest. My throat still hurts a little bit. You can kind of tell. I kind of sound like Shawn freaking Michaels. So yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with him. He had a hurt throat his whole life. Anyway, what else can I talk about? The action. That's all it is, really, is 80 minutes of action. If I have to say anything bad, it ends too fast. That's it. It ends too fast, but that's good because you can keep seeing it over and over and over again. You can see this about 4.5 times. It's you can watch it about 4Ds as long as the Watchmen was. Watchmen was like 3 hours. This is 80 minutes, so of course you can watch 2. So anyway, I'm going to end this. I'm going to say a very high Thane. You know what? No, it gets a low royalty. That's how good it is. Low royalty. Thank you for watching or listening, whatever. Thank you. It's an awesome movie. I'm going to review Crank 1 also. That one's awesome also. Thanks and bye.
I'm running on empty, Doc.
Find someone to rub against. It causes static electricity.
He treated me like his hot little whore.
Okay, that's a little too much information.